In the face of adversity, I did 300 runs of the Chaos Sanctuary, and I won't bother you with the builds that I've used unless you absolutely want me to do so. In that case, make sure to leave a comment down below. In short, I've ran a classic Lightning Trap Assassin and an even bigger classic, the classic of all classics, the hammer of all trades, the Gigachat Paladin.
It's hammer time!
I've had at least 300 plus magic find on each character. The runs were fast and furious, especially on the Paladin, although the assassin, due to the nature of its traps, was generally slaying more white mobs per run. So anyway, let's see how well we did in terms of loot, of course. What did you guys expect to see? This is a family YouTube show. As the alpha demon of the sanctuary falls victim to our traps, we get his final gaze, which has a long way to go before it can be called perfect. Next we get this rare ring with cast rate, mean damage, some attack rating, high dual res, and most importantly a level requirement of 29. It's no big deal, but it's still a find. And on the next run, when we put the Prime Evil Slides out once again, we get what I'm sure everyone appreciates to find early in the season, Scalder Sire. And I don't know if it's Diablo's sheer will to make me mad or it's just the desire to mock me before he completely evaporates, but he sure drops us a shitty gits before he does so. A Summon Druid Skiller, or as some would say,
What you have in front of you here is a droid.
So it begins.
The next thing we found was this Oculus on run 74, and while it's quite a nice thing to find early in the season, at this point it's basically Charcy food. So the first high rune happens on run 75 and it happens to be a Vex.
What he's doing?
What? Scheifer's Hammer. Das ist fantastisch, mein lieber Augustin.
Germans. See ya in hell, Germans.
And I mean, that's the first time when I actually got a Scheifer's in D2R, so yeah, quite nice.
Das war ein Befehl!
See ya in hell, Germans.
So from hot to cold we get a Nightwing's Veil with 14% to cold damage. Not too bad at all. Next we found this Viper Magi, which happens to be 100% perfect.
Yeah, buddy!
We also get this Talrash's Guardianship, which isn't quite perfect, but still has a pretty nice defense of 921. So our MC Hammerdin gets his first drop on run 165. It's a 25 all res Maras, and I just hope I can touch it. Da-da-da-dam, da-dam, da-dam, can touch this. So the next Veil that dropped wasn't a Nightwings, unfortunately, but a Veil of Steel. Next we dropped ourselves a perfect Life Leech Ariat, but it had a pretty low defense. A casual T-Gods drops on 233. Correct me if I'm wrong please, but I think it's always nice to find a Shaco.
This is for you. Yeah, buddy!
So right after we bless Infector of Souls with our hammer, and I mean that guy. Psst, you got the joke, right? I mean, the skill is called Blessed Hammer. As I was saying, after we do all of that, we get ourselves a Wisp Projector, which is a pretty rare ring to be honest.
See ya in hell, Germans.